Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Williams, and he'll get forward for a couple. Tyler Nubin is there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time for Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down up past the 35.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Slot receiver headed right. Now faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a big one for Tennessee. 31 yards. On first down, it is Williams. Crazy. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is third and 10. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Italians take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. A tackle made by the former first-rounder, Javon Kinlaw. Here's a 2nd and 6. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete right side. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are on the board. It's 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We're back to Nashville in a moment. 2nd and 11. Let's go. Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in by Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. The extra point is good. And the Titans will get out in front 17-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Here's second and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. It's another run here for Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go. And the Giants are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Receiver in motion, headed left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Titans have got it. Uh-oh.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
First and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 46-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
On the carry, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. He'll look to throw. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down, but what a connection. All the way up to the 45-yard line.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
You can see the look on that quarterback's face. He took a big, deep breath. He knows he might have gotten away with one. He's trying to give his receiver a chance in the end zone to go get it. And the defender got there first, and fortunately for him, he didn't come away with the interception.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice.
Here we go, set.
It's a win here for the Titans. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson.